Hello, friends. Today we are going to see one of the important question. We will be given one number, and we need to return how many subset array of subset can be formed, which is sum of the subset should be equivalent to that number. But one condition we should follow here: the subset of array should be consecutive. It should there should not be any break in between those numbers in that subset. So, for example, let me have a number 6 or 9 or so. I am going to form a subset of that number. It should return the uh, it should return the if I add that subset, it should return a number 9. So how many ways it can be formed? 1, 3, 6, and another one important thing is the number should not be duplicated. And 1, 3, and 4, 5. So 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 plus 4. So it's not possible. We cannot form this subset of array. So another way how to do it, 4 and 5. Yeah, it's possible. 4 plus 5 it's 9, and also it's a consecutive number. It's not broken anywhere. So 1, uh, 2 comma 3 and 5, the equivalent number is 9, but this is not the way we should do, because it's not a consecutive numbers in that subset of array. So 1 1 3, it's not equal to 10, not equal to 9, so it's wrong. And it's equal to 9, yeah, it's also a consecutive numbers. And 2 comma 3 comma 5, yeah, 3 2 comma 3 comma 4 and 5, yeah, it's a consecutive numbers, so it's possible, it's also allowed, it's right, and this also right. And let me show you another. Okay, 1 2 uh, 1 2 4, right, 1 3, right, and 3 1 3 6, 6 plus 3, so 1 plus 2 plus 3 5 6 9. This also equal to 9, but this is wrong, because the number is the number is broken. The duplicate number 3 is get duplicated. So 1 plus 3, 1 plus 2 is 3, and 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 plus 3 is 9. Even though it's 9, it's wrong, because the number 3 is get duplicated. And in this scenario, 2 3 uh, 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4 is 9. Yeah, it's right. And 4 plus 5, it's also the right. And 1 plus 2 plus 6 10. So it's wrong. And another way of forming the subset is 9. 9 equal to 9. Yeah, it's right. So let me show you some other way. For example, 5. 1 comma 4 equal to 5, but it's wrong, because the one There is a gap between 1 and 4. There, so between the 1 and 4, the number 2 and 3 exist. So it's wrong. And 1, 2, 3. It's 6. It's not possible. 2, 3. Yeah. 2 comma 3 equal to 5. Yeah, it's right. And 5. Yeah, it's right. So I hope you understand the problem. Then we should form the subset of array where the number should be consecutively occurs. There should not be a gap in between those numbers, and the addition of sum of those numbers should be the given number. I hope you understand the problem. So let's see. We need to return how many subset can be formed. That's a problem here. So let's have a method subset count. Let me name it as subset count. I'm going to pass that number. Let's have it here. So I have created a static method to implement. So there are multiple ways to do this. So let me choose in the understandable way. So let me have the two for loop. So before that, let me create one integer variable that will store the sum of those subsets. And let me have the array list that will hold the integer numbers. That means some subset subarray. Let me name it as subset subarray. And let me have another list which will hold the subarray. So the type of that list should be like let me have the implementation, not the let me have the introduction of the implementation. Array list of integer. So output and name it as output list instead of initializing here. I will be initialize where it get used. So as of now, I'm initialize with the null value. So let's have the two for loop inside the for loop. The first for loop which will iterate the element up to given number. The second for loop will form the subset of array subarray while iterating the numbers. So first for loop is used for what? That means iterating the numbers up till the end till it's made the end in a given number. And the second for loop is used for I form the subarray. And the second for loop it should satisfy the condition. First of all, where the second for inner for loop should satisfy the number should not be greater than sum, and um, and another condition number should be equivalent to the sum of the subarray should be equivalent to the given number. These are the two things, the two conditions. should satisfy by this inner for loop. So I am declaring int I equal to 1. Condition obviously I should be lesser than or equal to the given number and I plus plus. So I am initializing the inner for loop in the int variable j and the initial value should be I. So again j should be less than or equal to the given number and j plus plus. So as I told, sum equal to sum plus I, not I, actually j. So we need to consider the inner for loop alone. So if it is okay and I am adding the subarray, instead of declaring here, need to declare here. Actually I need to reset the sum of some number, the number which hold in a sum. So I am I am creating the, I am initializing the subarray in the for loop. So subarray dot add, subarray dot add, what should I add? J. It should be j. Okay. So I need to add the subarray into the output list. Okay. Before that, I need to check one condition. If the sum of the number, if it is greater than the given number, so there is 2 point we need to take care. We can break this for loop because the array we formed as of now, it's going beyond the, it's greater than the number. So we can clear this subarray. So by initializing this one, we are clear the subarray. So we need not to add that subarray because the sum of the subarray is greater than number. So another condition we need to add is if the sum is equal to the given number, then what should we do? Whatever we form as of now, the subarray should be eligible to add in the output list. Dot add subarray. I hope you understand till now. Why? List of subarray, array list, output dot integer. Again, it's converting. Yeah, it's an integer. Okay, actually it's typecasting here. So again, one thing you need to keep in mind, if I am again adding beyond after this, so anyhow it's going to be greater than the given number. So I can break this for loop. Yep, we will be getting the given output now. So let me print this out. Output list. So for example, For example, I am passing the 5. The 5 should, yeah, the condition is true. Then it will come over here. The sum will be inside with the 0. So new subarray will be initialized. And now this j is equal to 1, and j lesser than or equal to 5. Yeah, is true. So it will come over here. Sum should be sum of sum plus j. So 0 plus 1. Now it's 1. So it will be get added. Yeah, it's true. It's not. Yeah, it's true. No, it's not true actually. So the if statement will fail, then this also will fail. Again, it will go here. Now the j value is 2. The condition is also true. Now it will come over here. So 1 plus 2. Now the sum is 3. So the condition is, and the subarray now 1 comma 2, and it will be false, and this also will be false. And again it will come over here. Now the j value is 3. Yeah, it's obviously true. It satisfies the condition. And already sum is 3. 3 plus 3. Now it's 4. So it will be get added in the subarray. So, and this already 4, already 3 is there. 3 plus 3 is 6. So it's satisfy the condition. It break the loop. So it will come over here. Now the I value is 2. So j will be get initialized with the 2, and yeah, condition is also true. Now the sum is 2, and 2 will be added in this subarray. 2 greater than 5, this is false, and 2 equal to 5, this is also false. Again it will go to this for loop. 2 will be initialized with this, again increment by 1. So now j is 3. So now condition is true. Then already sum is 2. Now 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 subarray now will have 2 and 3. And yeah, this also this false. And now this is true. So output list subarray will be added in the output list, and it will get break. So for loop now it's break, then so it will go like that. So now we have added in the 4 and 5 in this list. So okay, let me run this program. Everything good, I think. Yeah, what we passed here, and we passed 9, right? Yeah, 2 comma 3, 5, 5 plus 4, 9. Yeah, it's correct. It's consecutively appear in that array. There is no breakage. 4 and 5 and 9. Yeah, it's great. So we can print the count of the number size. Number of sub array can be formed for um, yes, now we are running. Number of, yeah, let's reprint this text. Yeah, yeah. Let's optimize this program. Uh, let's think about it. So let's remove this if condition, and I'm thinking of it. So let's have first work like this. Here I'm going to, instead of having sum equal to sum plus j, we will use like this. So let's run the program. Yeah, three subarray can be formed for the same output. Let's reframe this. I thinking of removing this sum greater than this. Okay, and instead of calculating the add the array within that for loop, I am giving it as condition. So now there is no need for this one. Yeah. And okay, let me rerun this program. Yes, obviously correct. And let's run this program for 5. Yeah, 2, 4 and 5. 4, 2 comma 3 and 5. Let me run this. So now you will understand. And one more changes we can, one important optimize we can do, that is so suppose my program uh, is running for 5 and 9. That's how many times, 5 times or 9 times this for loop will execute, and the same will happen for this. Sometimes it will execute 5 times, otherwise sometimes in mid it can break. So for example, what to say? Okay, come here. 1 comma 2. Let's take an example for 5. So or 9. So I'm giving here a num by 2 plus 1. So why I'm giving here, so the for loop will be executed up to 5 times, not 9 times. So let's come here. I am anyway at any cost, the number, sum of the number should come here only. The sum of the numbers should not come at any point of time here. Why? Because the 4 and 5, for example, 1, 2 comma 3, 5, and 5 plus 4, 9. Okay, now we have formed one set of subset. We got. And 4 and 5, 4 plus 5, 9. Yeah, now even now we got. For example, come here, that means up to 5, what is n plus 1 by 2. Okay, and we are come out of the n plus 1 by 2 now. 6 plus 7, obviously it's going to above the given number. 6 plus 7, it's obviously 13. So likewise, we can, if you take any number, it will it will always come beyond below the n plus 1 by 2. It will not, you cannot form the subarray above n plus 1 by 2. That's what I mean to hear mean to say here. So I hope you understand clearly. So that's why I'm giving. So here we have given only 9, so it's okay. But sometimes if I'm giving the 1 lakh, it unnecessarily to execute this for loop for 50,000 times. So to avoid this, I'm use this logic here. So let's rerun this program again. 2 comma 3 and 1, and obviously 5 we should add first. Yeah, and let me give 11. Yeah, 5 and 6 only. And let me give 100,000, 10,000 lakh. Yes, you could say it's a very big number. So as I told, it will not come above the 550,000. So we reduce. You can check without using n number by 2 plus 1.